Good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody keeping? I have got my earphones on, but I've got nobody in my ear at the moment, but I'll keep them on in case anybody comes in. Let's just have a look and see who's in. Steve, how you doing? And Steve Ash as well. How's it going? John. Mick, hi Mick. Brian, good afternoon. Barry, thanks for coming in. Paul, how are you? Fred, nice to see you all. Right then. Right, what I'm going to do today, I'm going to do another box. I quite enjoy doing boxes, so I'm going to do another one. This one's going to be made out of ash. It's, just hang on a sec, I'll see what sort of size it is. It is just over 3 inches square by just over 7 long. It'll end up a fair bit shorter than that, I would think. Good afternoon, Free Living. It's going to be a fairly basic box. Hopefully, I can do it justice. Hi, T. Hi, Chris. So, I'll get it mounted and we will do some turning. New t-shirt arrived today. There we go. It's my Yorkshire Grit P45, just in case I get the sack again. Right, I'll just change cameras. I'll go on the overhead for when we're doing the, well, all of the outside turning anyway. I'll go onto the overhead and then we'll get some turning done. Just move my mouse out of the way. So, Paul, has the new lathe arrived yet? Hi, Doug. Hi, Jay. Steve. Blair. Georgianne. Right. If you've got any questions, can you hold on to the questions until we'll have a break? Like I said, I haven't got anybody in my ear at the moment. What are we going at? Turning just over 1,000 there. I'm just using my roughing out just to rough it down. Oh, hi Steve, nice to see you in. Love the cartoons and the new piece you're doing. I'm just moving the tool rest. Hi Mark, hi Rubber-Dub. just use the parting tool just to straighten off the edges. I'm going to put the tenon on either end. Afternoon, James. I'm going to use my thin parting tool just to put a small groove in either end. And the reason that I do that is because the way my jaws are set up on the chuck. Pop that out of there. Just move my monitor out of the way. It's in the way of my knockout bar. Put the chuck on. Tighten that up slightly, bring the tailstock back up just so it gets centered properly, and then tighten up the chuck on all three tightening points just to make sure it's well held. And what I'll do, I'm going to make a parting cut around about here. That's going to tell me where the bottom of the box is going to be. And I'll just mark a point. See these flaming pencils? Useless. There we go, want that there. No. Put it about there. I'm just going to part this off. Just widen that a little bit so the parting tool doesn't grab. I'll take the tailstock away just so this can come off cleanly. And that's the top off. Good afternoon, Turner Steve. Afternoon, Ivy. Afternoon, wouldn't it be nice? Right, I'm just going to put a bit of shape into the bottom of the box here. That's just needs rounded off a bit. I'm just going to get a different tool out. Bear with me a couple of seconds. I'm still here. Thank you very much, Mark. Much appreciated. Now, I got a new tool the other day. Got a nice big skew chisel. So we'll just put a small bead down at the bottom here. There we go. That was me being silly. Went in wrong with the wrong part of the skew there. Excuse me a wee second. I've just ripped my hand open. I didn't adjust my tool rest, I didn't put it up high enough, so I'll just take that out with the looking down. Wee bit more to take out. I was taking this down anyway, so it's okay. video's fuzzy. That's it. Just bear with us, guys. Oh, thank you, Di. Thanks, Rob. Alright then, where was I? I'm going to change to here. I'm going to use my 3/8 bowl gouge just to see if I can get a straighter cut down here. Right, I'll get that sanded. Thanks for coming in, Steve. Cheers, mate. That's 80. Bear with me, somebody send me bloody messages. Wasn't anything important. $180. And $240. Just give that a brush off. And what I should have done was just put in a bit at the top for somewhere for the lid to fit onto. in there. Sand that off. Right, just put some sandpaper on this. It's not getting any embellishment. This box is just going to stay as plain ash. I'm running out of kitchen roll. I'm going to have to pinch some more out of the house. Right, and now we'll go on to using Yorkshire grit. This tub is nearly empty. Yes, Georgian, it's acrylic sand and sealer. That's it, acrylic sand and sealer, made over here in the UK. Turn the speed down. And get the grit rubbed in. If you're talking about angles for gouges there, all of my gouges, spindle and bowl, are done at a 45-45 angle. But with gouges, the same as everything else, find the angle that you like best and stick with it. You don't have to do 45-45, you don't have to do 40-40. Like I say, find one that you like, find an angle that you like, and stick with it. And as a finisher, what I'm putting on here now is a microcrystalline wax. It's a good hard wearing wax. Once it's cured and doesn't tend to show up fingerprints. Hi Ruben. Hi Scott. I sent you a link, Scott. Good afternoon, sunshine.
Hello, mate. Hello. Oh, I've slept for 11 hours, so yeah. So I've literally just woken up.
No, it's okay. At least you're getting some sleep.
As the
Well,
wife said,
guess what?
it's probably all the hangouts.
Yeah. So was the late one last night?
2:30.
You know that Scutures will you send us?
Yep.
I've just sliced my hand open with it.
Oh, what?
Yeah. There we go.
I have to start a hand club.
Made a silly error.
Oh dear.
Right, so I'm going to drill the centre out now. Yes, it would, Robert. In answer to your question, microcrystalline wax would be good for wooden pendants. Right, let's see if I can mark this.
What's going on in the chat? Everyone's saying hello. I have found that the drugs are knocking me out, John. Back to the doctors at 3:15, so hopefully I'll get some more answers. What wood's that, Wayne?
Ash.
Ash.
Turn the speed down to around about 500 for drilling. That's certainly the speed I use anyway. Right, so that's drilled down the centre. I'll be using a couple of different tools to clean this out. I received a package the other day from David McClernand over in Northern Ireland. Which is the Robert Sorby Sovereign Deluxe Hollowing set. Still in the box, unopened and everything, which I thought was very kind of him.
Nice. I've received a nice package this morning. I've literally just opened while we're sat here. From Dan at Taylor's Murfield with some pen kits and a note saying, well done for your fundraising.
Brilliant. So this kit, box cover, let's not stick that one in. This kit, I might be able to show it on the overhead.
Mark's having stall issues like me.
bloody put the cutter down out here. No, it doesn't matter. Right. Let's just stop the lathe and I'll bring that in. That's the kit there. So you get various you get basically there's 3 heads on here. These end bits you can actually swap out to put the other ones in, and also I don't know if you can see, but it actually comes so you can position it in 3 different positions, so you can actually get shear cuts as well. So there's a diamond, there's a square cutter already on the heads there.
Centre of the camera, Wayne. You're right at the top there. You can only just. That's better.
So I've got the box cutter on here, which can also be used for doing dovetails on the bottom of bowls. There's that's a mushroom cutter for undercutting mushrooms. You've got a teardrop, a side scraper. You've got the square one in there, and there should be a circular one as well. And I swapped this out when I was in the house, so I've probably left that in the house. You also get a parting tool that goes in there. You've got the bar that everything fits onto at the end. You've got the handle. You also get a small extension on the handle as well to make it longer. So I'll be using a couple of cutters out of there. I'll certainly be using the box cutter as well. But I'll initially start off. I'm just going to get this cleaned up with a spindle gouge. Get the top part cleaned up with a spindle gouge. I'm probably going to have a trip to E&E this afternoon.
Quite deep then, mate.
Oh, aye. Oh, I don't mess about if I'm going to do something.
Yeah, I told
Start off the hollowing. I'm going to use my Simon Hope 6mm hollowing tool. Can't really go much deeper with this, to tell you the truth, because I'll get a lot of vibration.
Baz is saying, ambulance shark, Nina, Nina, Nina.
goes out of the handle, and I'll put my Simon Hope bigger Hollowing tool in.
So there's talk in the chat about how much is the set and where can you get it from. I've just tried sharing a link. However, most places is about 260, 270 quid. West Country.
That Hollowing set.
Yeah, this set you're using now. So West Country.
Right, I'm using the Simon Hope one now, by the way.
Oh yeah, the Turnmaster one.
The Turnmaster, yeah.
Yeah, it's about 260, 270 quid, various places. West Country Machinery for Wood on eBay have got 6 left, brand new, 222.48.
Now the thing is about the all of the cutters in the Sobe one, the Sobe Sovereign Hollowing Deluxe, all of the cutters are high-speed steel. They're not carbide cutters. They're high-speed steel cutters.
I would share a link, but the link's 400 characters and you're only allowed 200 characters, so...
Oh, God, one of them links.
Yeah. But I'm sure if you go on eBay and just look for West Country Machine... Hi, Tommy. Hi, Stephen.
Right, so I'll start using the Robert Sobe one now, just to get a straight side going down here. Move the tool rest back. The bar has got a flat on the bottom for resting on the tool rest. And with any scraper, you need to either be on center height with a tool rest, or with the tool, or above center, because it's a scraping action. You don't want to have the handle down when you're doing the scraping action. You want to have the handle up. The only thing with doing this, and that's the thing I've found straight away, is that you go nice and straight down, then all of a sudden you come across the locking nut here for locking it in place, which means you've got to go in at a different angle. Oh, it certainly produces a nice cut though. Even if it is a scraping cut, it's still a nice cut.
Yeah, some scrapers you get lots of tear out with, don't you?
Yeah.
David McClellan's asking, do you like the Sorby, Wayne?
Well, to tell you the truth, this is the first time I've used it. Would I go out and buy it? I don't have the money to go out and buy it.
And Steve Robbins is saying, see us all later. He's got to go back to work.
See you, Steve. Thanks for coming in. Right, I've just got a wee bit at the bottom, which I'm going to use my Simon Bow Poller on before I go back to the other one, just to clean up a wee bit. Move that back out. I'm quite happy with that finish. That's not bad at all. That. I'll part sand this inside. I'll not get me fingers all the way down, and I don't think I'll actually get my inertia sander in there either. You never find the flaming grits you want when you're doing anything like this. I'll have a look, see. I don't think this will fit in. I think it'll be too big.
Is that a Simon Hope one, Wayne?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the long reach.
I do prefer the Simon Hope one over the Axminster one.
Yeah, it's better quality than both the Axminster one and the Sorby one, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Right. Don't know why the hell I'm doing that.
Keith is saying he has the Turnmaster minus the long handle in a box. If anyone's interested, let him know. You might need it, Keith. You're going to be getting a lawsuit from Wayne. Selling him dodgy skews.
No, it was my fault. I approached the piece wrong and I hadn't heightened the tool rest. Silly mistake. We all still make them though.
Yep. You won't make it again, though.
It was because it hit the wood and bounced back. And when it bounced back, it hit me hand. I didn't even swear.
I think you need to speak to Glyn about your pot of Yorkshire grit, mate.
Oh, it's all right. I've got my new delivery the other day.
Mine still hasn't arrived yet.
But mine got sent by UPS because there was 5 tins in there that I'd bought for selling when I do demos.
I'm not in a rush. He said there's a delay with Royal Mail, didn't he? So
Yeah, there is. Don't do noise, This one might run over, guys, but not to worry. Right, I'm just going to get this parted off now.
Paul Lockwood says he's still on his original tin of Yorkshire grit that he got when Glyn first started making it.
Yeah, it's still. Paul's still got the metal tin. Because Glyn, when he first started making it, he used to come in a metal tin, not a plastic tub. Right, get the top put in. Right, I'm just going to have to put that bloody tape down now. We'll have some more tape around here that's getting loose.
You got an A&E quite close to you, Wayne, or you got to travel?
It's about 5 mile away. The other side of town. There's a short tool rest on this one, I think. If I can find it. Right, I'm just going to put a bead on the top, very similar to the bead I've put on the bottom. There we go. This is when the frustrating thing starts to happen.
When you get a French fit.
When you get a French fit, yeah. Right, so what I'll do, I'll clean it out to that point, just so I can get a nice depth underneath.
Oh, you got your new t-shirt on.
Yeah, it arrived this morning. Just going to use my bead-on to try and finish off this lid. Now what I'll do, I'll use the box cutter. It's well worth taking the time if you want to get a decent fit with your box lids. It's well worth taking your time at this stage. We are getting there. Just remember you've got sanding to do as well. You need to take that into account. In fact, I'm going to sand that now and see if it brings it down to size. Where's the... This bloody thing won't come off now. Right, I'm happy with that fit. So that was an 80 grit. I'll go on to the 120. $240.
It's over there, Di. Di's saying, does anyone know where he put his faceplate ring? Over there.
No, it'll be where you put it down, Di. Sand and sealer again. Just knock that back. Yorkshire grit. Now there's a couple of ways you could finish the lid off. If I hadn't parted the box off, I could have brought the lid, put the box back on, put the lid on and then finished it off like that, but I have parted the box off, so I obviously can't do it that way. But luckily enough, the lid, or the opening in the lid, is big enough to fit in my chuck. So what I'm going to do is flip this round. At least I'm hoping it's big enough to fit in the chuck. Yeah. Don't want to tighten it too much because obviously you don't want it splitting. That's running fine. The tape's coming off.
He's found it. It was in the shaving. So Rob's got a question. What's the biggest Forstner bit that can be used safely in a lathe?
Hang on, I'll just be with you.
What's your hand on that chuck, Wayne?
Yeah. Right, biggest force of the bit that can be used in a lathe. How slow does your lathe go? Because obviously the bigger the force in the bit, the slower the speed you're going to have to go. I can't remember what size this one is.
Mark's saying he's seen Phil Anderson from Shady Acres use a 3-inch Forstner bit.
Right.
Keith saying he wouldn't go above 1 inch at 500 RPM.
Right. The one that I usually use for doing hollow forms is 47.5 mil, which is
Just under 2 inches.
just under 2 inches.
Yeah.
So that's what I use for most of my hollow forms that I do. And that's used with an extension on.
Georgina's saying, what 2 tools did you use to shape the lid?
They were both spindle gouge. One was a 1/2 inch spindle gouge, Georgian, and the other is I think it's a 3/8 spindle gouge. Remembering, of course, that over here in the UK, we measure our tools different to the way you measure them in the States. When we measure tools over here, they get measured across the fluke of the tool, not across the whole bar. So our 1/2 inch gouges over here tend to be different to the 1/2 inch gouges you get in the States.
School day. Never knew that.
Right, you're going to have to bear with me, guys. This tape isn't working at all now, so I'm going to have to have a new bit on. Oh, that is quite deep.
You just go and get it sorted, Wayne.
I'll see if Jane's got any stirry strips.
You sound just like me.
The only thing is trying to bloody tape. Actually, that is very deep.
Yeah, I'd go and get it looked at, get it cleaned and
Oh dear.
glued or
Outside.
stitched, mate.
Yeah, oh dear, house has. What a shame, never mind.
At least it gets you out for the afternoon.
I've just bloody been out this morning. Right, what was I doing? Standard sealer.
Mark's saying super glue it.
Yeah, it's actually, I prefer to have stitches, to tell you the truth. Super gluing things is a bit stingy.
Yeah. Jacques Shimano wood turning. It's just.
Hi,
gone.
Jax. How are you?
Brian McLaughlin saying get some CA on that wee scratch.
Right.
No, it's best to go and get it sorted, get it cleaned properly.
I'll see what the original says. Well, there's one thing anyway. I won't be sitting long in A&E.
No. So when I went Thursday and Friday, I think I was in and out in just under an hour.
Oh, very good. Right, and there we have it.
And Mick Jews is saying put some stain on it first and some sealer so the stereo strips last longer.
Let's see if I can get this green to line up. It's not that way.
Adrian's just joined.
That way. Yeah, that'll do.
Adrian's saying, just had a conversation about gluing injuries. Is it CA with the poisons but removed that they use in A&E? I think it's just sterile CA they use in A&E. It's just in a lot smaller tube than what we get it in.
There you go, guys.
Very nice.
In fact, let's switch over the camera, see if this bloody works. There we are. Bring me seat up. There it is. Just a nice wee box. Nothing special. A nice simple project you can get done well. That took me an hour and 15. If I hadn't been chatting and stuff, it probably would have took less than an hour to get that done. Nice piece of ash. I still need to sand off the bottom and get the bottom finished off, but I can do that another time. So that's it. Well, guys, that's us.
Nice. Where are we going? So Rob Lovett, Wayne, Adrian, very nice. You'll have to watch from the start. Jay, Wooden Things, very nice, Wayne. Nice job, Wayne.
Yeah.
Whole lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into that one.
Oh, definitely good. I wouldn't. I was actually going to do the majority of this with the skew, but the skew said no.
Don't like you. Georgina's saying, hold it up so we can admire it some more.
There you are.
Jack's saying, very nice, and you didn't put any colour on it.
No, I wanted to keep this one fairly plain. You know, just a nice, easy, or fairly easy. The thing is, they don't have to be this tall, and they don't have to be this wide either. You know, you can sort of alter the shapes of these to whatever fits your lathe and the tools that you're using. I'm just showing a particular method that I use.
John's saying, simple but elegant. Now go and get yourself sorted out.
Yeah, I'll let Jane have a look and see what she thinks. She'll see you go to hospital. Well, I suppose I should. Right, guys, I'll finish there, and I'll let you get away and enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Thanks for coming in. How many was in? Scott, any idea?
Hang on. I'm watching StreamYard. So,
Oh, right.
38.
All right, okay. Grand. There's probably a few more in earlier on. Excellent. Thanks very much, guys. I will be back on Wednesday evening. Wednesday, I am turning. It's going to be a U-bowl around about 13, 14 inches diameter. This is going to be cut off from the piece of wood I received from Scott a couple of weeks ago. So we'll be doing a U-bowl out of that. So again, there'll be no colouring. There you go, Glenn. Jamie ordered it for us, Glenn. It's the only one in existence at the moment. Yes, Keith, I need some skew practice. It hit the lump of wood. I wasn't paying attention. It hit the lump of wood, jumped back, and took a nice big slice out of my other hand.
Was that the bit of ash that I sent you? You just turned, Wayne? Or?
No, it wasn't. This was a piece of ash that I had. Your piece of ash is still sitting over there in the wood pile.
Yeah.
So yeah, Wednesday evening, it'll be a U-bowl. It won't be having any colour on. I have known people colour U. I'm not one of them. Oh, Claire's in. Good afternoon, Claire. Tra, Claire. We're just going. Claire's timing's brilliant. It really is.
Seeing Claire just pop up, Wayne, can I just mention something?
Yeah.
So Claire has got an auction that's gone live on eBay at midday for the bit she premiered on Friday night.
Oh, for the seashore.
For the seashore, and all the money for that is going to Ian's appeal.
Oh, excellent. Nice one, Claire.
Head over to eBay, guys. I'll try and get Claire to send me a link or dig out a link, and then I can share it at some point.
Brilliant. Oh, I tell you what, seeing as how I in fact, no, I'll leave that, Scott. I'll speak to you about it before I see anything. That'll be the best thing to do. Right, guys, I'm going to end it there and go and see what Jane says about this cut. I'll see if I've got any steri strips somewhere. I'm sure we'll have.
No, you're going to A&E, Wayne. You ask the missus, I guarantee that's where you're off to. Go and get it sorted,
Right then.
fella.
Bye all for now. I'll see you on Wednesday. Or if you're round about the night, Chris and Nicola will be at home with the Fishers from 7:30, and Andy will no doubt be doing some carving at around about 9:15 UK time. That's Andy Hale, AHB Spoke. Right, guys, that's it. I'll see you soon. Thanks for coming in, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye for now.
Hit the bloody button.